For the Celtics, Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
The drive by Smart. Shoots over Morant. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Bane. Morant against Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Bane nails it from beyond the arc.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Smart for 3. That shot off. And it's Memphis the other way. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
Here's Bane. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Morant. Adams with the ball from 12 feet. Horford pulls it in. Up top, Tatum. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. It's stolen by Smart. There's Tatum with the 3. The shot misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant to the middle. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Brown against Brooks. There's Tatum with the 3. Adams grabs the miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
On the wing, Bane. Back to Brooks. Adams, the pass to Bane. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Smart outside to the paint. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Pass to Bane. Morant against Smart. Bane, the pass to Morant. And he lays it up and in.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Morant. Oh, he airballs the triple. That one was way off. Brown passes to Horford. Crafty move. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Back to Bane. Outside Morant. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Brooks. Hauled in by Brown.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Jacks up a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Here's Morant. There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Adams. Inside. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Bane. Morant's got 6.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Left side White. That one's wide left. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the power forward spot. Here's Tatum. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Brooks outside. Pass to Aldama. Brown against Brooks. And then Morant with the dunk.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Brown against Brooks. A step back shot. Brown can't hit. Memphis leading. Here's Aldama. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. White against Bane. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Celtics shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. White finds Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Pass to Aldama. Bane against White. Here's Aldama. On the wing, Brooks. And here's Bane. Fires the 3. Tatum pulls it in. White on the wing. Guarded by Bane. There's Tatum with the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Now just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Bane with it, picked up by Tatum, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Brown. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Morant. Horford pulls it in.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
From about 19, the Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Morant driving in, and then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Brooks. No good there. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Down low. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
The Grizzlies shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Here's Bane. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bane. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Here's Tatum. And too long on the shot. The Grizzlies shooting at 30% here in the second. Pass to Adams. Now here's Morant. Fires for 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brooks from outside. Called in by Brown. Boston trailing. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. On the wing, Brooks. Adams high post. Going inside with 1 on the clock. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead.
The Celtics 17. The Grizzlies 23.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. The 3-ball. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game. For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Morant with it, guarded now by Smart. To the left wing. Brown with the steal. Smart passes to White, and he's gone for the lob.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Outside Bane, they set a pick. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Tatum. Now the Celtics on the move. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Morant. Into the lane. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Out to the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebound Boston. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. From deep. The shot, no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Aldama. And he dunks it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Smart for 3. Drills it from deep. Smart has got 5 points.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Over to the left wing. Outside Morant. Down low. Can't get it to fall. The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC. The first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
White finds Tatum. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
Pass to Aldama. It's stolen by Tatum. Brown passes to Horford. White on the wing. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
Can't pin the blame on the defense. Sometimes Brown makes challenging shots right in your face.
Adams, the pass to Morant. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Bane. White with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Bane. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Adams. Count the basket. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Outside, Brown. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Tatum from long range. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Smart against Morant. On the take. Inside. Brown with the steal. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Grizzlies leading by 1. And when we... Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. Morant against White. Here's Aldama. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Now here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brown passes to Smart. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bane.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
Back to Bane. To the wing, right side. Memphis needs to get off a shot. A crossover. And Morant with the lay-in. Morant's got 20 points.
The awareness Morant has. Even in tough situations, he finds a way to score.
On the wing, Tatum. Pass to White. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 11. Brooks outside. Back to Bane. Brooks against Brown. To the paint. And stolen by Brown. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Adams goes in. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. White against Bane. From deep, Morant. He can't get it to go. And Boston going the other way now. Up top, Tatum. Guarded by Bane. Tatum gets the bucket.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Morant against Smart. Here's Brooks. Count it. Brooks has got his first bucket in this one.
What I like about Dillon is that he takes command when it's needed.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside White. Tatum, a screen on Brooks. Brown passes to Tatum. Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Smart. And here's Tatum. Fires the three. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Morant finds Bane. Here's Aldama. Back to Bane. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Smart. White with it. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Brown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks, right side.
Over the last few years, Brooks has become nearly automatic at the stripe, and that bodes well for these late-game situations.
And he ends up making the second, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Boston with the ball. Horford passes to Brown. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Smart, right side. Back to Brown. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Bane. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Desmond Bane showing no nerves.
This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
And it's Bane with the rebound. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. Nope.
Get ready. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels at the small forward. Morant passes to Aldama. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Russell kicks to McDaniels. Driving inside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. That's a two from Towns. And it's Morant with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Back to Brooks. It's up a three. He's off on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Russell. They get it back. Outside Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Towns for three. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Bain.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Aldama passes to Brooks. Clock at 4. Now here's Morant for three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Morant with the steal. There's the three. Connects from three-point range.
And this is something Morant must keep working on. When he's dialed in from distance, this offense is at a whole nother level.
Russell kicks to Towns. Pass to McDaniels. Now the dish to Gobert. And he gets it to go. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant against Russell. Left side, Bain. Back to Morant. Adams down low. Gobert on him. Adams' shot is good.
Have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Outside, Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Russell against Morant. That's a 2 from Towns. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 5 to shoot, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And Towns throws it down.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Russell looking it over. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. Here's the 3. And they recover it. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Aldama passes to Brooks. The 3 from Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. 3-pointer. Third time is not the charm. 0 for 3 from the floor so far.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Brooks with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. In the corner, it's Bain. It's stolen by Edwards. Oh, Russell in position. A crossover. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Towns.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Bain. It's stolen by Gobert. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Russell from long range. Towns, no luck.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Bain, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Russell missing. Memphis trailing here. Bain kicks to Brooks. From the arc. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Outside, Bain. Over to the left wing. On deep. Aldama can't hit. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns with the ball.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. But that fella's got some big feet, too.
And the Timberwolves with possession. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Aldama passes to Morant. Aldama can't hit. Minnesota leading by 4. Russell kicks to Towns. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Edwards passes to Towns. Gobert trying to get open, and that one's good. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves. Passes it to Aldama. Morant looking around. Towns with the steal. Here's Russell into the lane. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the wing, Bain. Back to Brooks. Pass to Aldama. Shoots over Towns and stolen by Russell. And here's Edwards from the arc. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. The shot by McDaniels, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Brooks dishes to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight.
And that's just a great job of staying ready by Morant. He didn't need to dominate the ball to score there.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. McDaniels got 5 now.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Back to Adams. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And there's the pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far. And a wide open look for Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Russell. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Grizzlies, 22. The Timberwolves, 25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Edwards. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Off the inbound pass, Gobert, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions. But that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Edwards looking it over. To the inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Outside, Bain. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
It's Russell with the drive. Gets the bucket and the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and one at the line.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. 90 seconds now into the second half. Morant with a wide open look. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Russell. Here's Towns. Kicks it to McDaniels. Back to Towns. The 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
You know, this is what makes Towns an all-star kind of talent. I mean, his ability to get it going and pile up points in a hurry.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. That one's off. Still out of sync. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Towns. Out to Russell. Shot clock at 5. Here's McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 5th assist in this one.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Adams, the pass to Aldama. Towns with the steal. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. McDaniels finds Edwards. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Morant passes to Aldama. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Out to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns wide open. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Bain finds Brooks. To end the cold streak. Doesn't go that time. So Minnesota will take it the other way. It's Russell with the drive. It's tipped. McDaniels. Out to Edwards. Misses off the right iron.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Morant Dishes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Launches it. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Russell passes to McDaniels. Now here's Morant for 3. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Minnesota with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Minnesota leading by 16. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama. And at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. No one covering. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half.
You know, Towns is one of the biggest inside-outside threats in the league and shooting a great percentage from deep.
Bain kicks to Morant. Back to Bain. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The drive by Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Brooks from outside. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Out to Russell. Left side, Towns. Back to Russell. Passes it to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Fires from deep. Brooks grabs the board.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And it's Morant missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Outside, Towns. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Bain passes to Aldama. Back to Bain. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Russell against Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 12 points for John Morant.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Edwards dishes to Towns. Back to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining at the bench.
Russell inside. Guarded by Morant. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Out left to the wing. 4 on the clock. Outside, Towns. From deep. And it's Morant with the rebound. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. It's a 16-point game. And stolen by Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Inside, here's Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Aldama passes to Brooks. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Adams dishes to Brooks. Shoots over McDaniel. Aldama passes to Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
7 seconds left in the game. Back to McDaniel. Russell from long range. Can't connect. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. And the starting group for the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the center position. And it's Tatum missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Tatum following the score by Minnesota. Crosses over. Not going to go that time.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Buries it from three.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from three. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
And Boston has possession following the score by Minnesota. White, the pass to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Up and over Russell. And it's Smart missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. The shot by Russell, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Tatum way outside. And the Celtics another 3.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Russell. And he lobs it up to the rim. White with the steal. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. White with the steal. Horford with it. Towns covering. Tatum from long range. That won't go either for Tatum. Here's Towns. He's got 5. It's stolen by Tatum. All alone on the break.
Well, you love to see Jason Tatum using his length and athleticism to make plays defensively. That's nice. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Now here's Tatum. Give him 8. The 3 is up. Tatum with another miss. And it's Russell on the drive, and that one's good. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
Now here's Tatum over Towns. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
To the inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Boston trailing. 54 seconds left in the first. Outside Tatum. Over Towns. Boston again missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And Tatum, here we go. That won't go either for Tatum.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gobert. It's good.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Smart outside. Back to Tatum. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Edwards for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Tatum finds White. Back to Tatum. Looking to get back on track. No luck on that one. McDaniels with some nice D.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Brown passes to Tatum, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
White against Edwards. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, B.A., certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Pass to Tatum. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Now here's Towns. He's got 7. Offensive rebound.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Outside Tatum. There's the 3. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Towns. Pass to Russell. Cans it from the wing.
Wow, what a smooth-looking jumper. Russell right now showing he's confident and comfortable from any spot on the floor.
Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. Can't get it to drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And he drives in. Outside for Russell. Here's the 3. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Boston has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. 13 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Tatum with another miss. Edwards against White. Gobert passes to Edwards. Pure from three-point range. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Outside Tatum. Outside White. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. And it's Towns with the power finish. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. A shot to stop the drought. Tatum can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Russell. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. Very pretty alley-oop.
So this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. Shoots over Tatum. Clock at 6. Russell, the pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Tatum. Minnesota with a rebound. McDaniel's got 5 rebounds in the game. Towns for 3. Called in by Brown. Left side Tatum with the putback.
Well, the whole vibe is an unselfish nature with this team, and Jason Tatum being a part of that. Pretty pass.
And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead, and their defense has...
The Boston Celtics, 17.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, there's a level of assertiveness and aggressiveness that Karl Anthony Towns is bringing to the game right now, sending a very distinct message to the defense. You better sharpen up.
And Tatum, here we go. Smart outside. 6 to shoot, spins. Tries to break his ice. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Smart finds Tatum. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 16 points now.
Tatum doesn't need a whole lot of space. You give him any look from 3 and you're in trouble.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Russell. Tries again with the drive. Here's Gobert. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Outside for Russell. Edwards for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Tatum. 4-3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out left to the wing. Towns down low. Tatum's there. Russell to pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shoots over White. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Towns. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Brown drives in. Tatum from long range. Minnesota with a rebound. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. Towns with the ball. Now Horford defending. The shot by Towns, no good. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Smart finds Tatum. Rebound Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Outside Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Got a hand on it.
This guy is an absolute menace on the defensive end. Marcus Smart with the rejection.
Goes back up. Gobert passes to Russell, and they get it back. Outside McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Towns for 3, and there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics shooting a disappointing 38%. Now here's Tatum. 21 points in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's the fast break. And he lobs it up. Brown with the steal. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And finished off by Tatum.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Russell to pass to Towns. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Outside for Russell. And here's Edwards outside. Kept alive.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat. That aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the court. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. The kick out to White. Back to Smart. Tatum inside. Covered by Towns. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 25 points in the game.
Well, Tatum is a three-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Towns passes to Russell, looking to end this cold spell. It's stolen by Smart. It's a one-on-one situation. Tatum with it. Towns covering. Tatum can't hit.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Pass to Towns. Boston with a rebound. White's got 4 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Lets it fly. And no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Outside for Russell. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Tatum against Towns. And it's Tatum missing. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Horford covering. The shot. Second chance shot. Gobert. Edwards with it. Launches it. Tries yet again. Here's McDaniels. No good. And they can't put it into the drought. Boston's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. White finds Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Jason Tatum under duress. Big moment, no problem.
Smart against Russell. Right side Edwards. Back to Russell from behind the arc. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. There's Tatum with the 3. Counted from distance. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Russell with the ball. Now guarded by White. Here's Edwards. White with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Edwards against White. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Smart passes to Tatum. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And the Timberwolves with possession. The lead is 2. Russell pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on White. Pass to McDaniels. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And it's Russell on the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
On the wing, Tatum. They need this. Doesn't go that time. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead.
advantage over this one. Both teams having to deal with makeshift lineups.
There is a positive, though, Kevin, that teams try to take from these situations. It gives guys a chance to step into bigger roles, build their confidence, and show they deserve more minutes.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the center. Tatum, good, and Smart gets the assist.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Brown, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Now here's Morant. And stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum leading the charge. Morant against Smart. Stolen by Smart. Here's Brown. No good on the shot. And Memphis the other way now.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And Bane pulls it down.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Brooks misses. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Now Morant. Brooks kicks to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aldama.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
Here's Tatum. And White slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Aldama gets the bucket.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Now here's Tatum. And Adams sends it back. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Smart floats it up for Horford. The shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Over to the wing. Aldama passes to Adams. Bane looking around. Off target with his 3. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Here's Aldama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Memphis shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league. And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Here's Bane. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Bane kicks to Brooks. To the middle, and stolen by Horford. Oh, wow! was unbelievable.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Oh, man. And so here's Memphis. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Morant dishes to Brooks. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Adams finds Brooks beyond the arc. Al Horford with the rebound. And here's Boston. They're on a 15-4 run. Tatum and slam dunk by Tatum.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Celtics. Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Here's White, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. Steven Adams picks one up. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career is going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
Grizzlies on defense. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket and breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston. Morant surveying the D. On the wing, Brooks. There's the triple. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics leading by 16.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Morant passes to Aldama. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
A nice shot by Tatum. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Up top, Morant, guarded by Smart.
If anybody has questioned why Ja Morant went second overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Bain passes to Aldama. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Tatum. And no, that doesn't go. He's made 8, but that's his 3rd miss. Bain passes to Aldama. Nifty move. And it goes down 2 points. Aldama's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Tatum on the wing. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Tatum's got 19 points.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Stolen by Smart. Left side, Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now, here's Horford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Morant against Smart to the paint. Here's Aldama. And good that time. Aldama's got 12 now in this quarter.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's Smart. Kept alive by Boston. Outside, White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown, second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Brown's got 7 points.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Here's Bain. Rebound, Boston. Smart on the wing. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step.
19. The Celtics, 38.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down to the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Morant passes to Bain. And a fast break now for the Celtics. That's tipped. Crosses over, jams it in off the great move.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Bain passes to Aldama. In the corner, it's Bain. Here's Adams. Good work defensively by Horford. Boston leading by 17.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
No good. In and out off the rim. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Morant.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 25. White against Adams. Bane inside the three-point line. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was a last touch by Brown.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Bane passes to Morant. Oh, good with the triple. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston with the drive. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Now the Grizzlies with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Brooks dishes to Morant. 1:07 left to play in the third. And another miss by Memphis. Celtics leading by 9. Down low. Stolen by Brooks. Now here's Bane. Brooks finds Bane. Up top Adams. Memphis moving it around. Morant passes to Aldama. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
They get it again. Bane against Brown. Right side, White. 6 to shoot. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Adams down low. Guarded by Tatum. And here's White. Here's Horford. And the layup's good off the glass. Horford's got his second bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Back to Brown. Pass to Smart. Now Tatum unloads from 13. And he can't bank that one in. Bane drives in. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
First team foul.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Celtics leading by 10. Outside Tatum. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Out to White. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Here's Horford. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Here's Bane. And that one is hammered home.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Brown feeling it out a bit. There's the dish to White. Smart on the wing. Pocket 6. Back to White. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And taken away by Brown. Outside Tatum. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. White finds Tatum. Over Brooks. That one off the back iron and out.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
The pass to White. Back to Brown. Can they get it? Horford kicks to Brown. He dishes it to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And it's Brown missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Inside. Tatum against Brooks. To the inside. Here's Brown. Fires top of the key. It's hauled in by Adams. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. Aldama passes to Brooks. Here's Adams.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
And that's good as he hits both of the shots. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Tatum looking around. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Boston. No good that time either. Here's Aldama. Guarded by Tatum. Brooks, the pass to Aldama. Stolen by Smart. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Welcome to, well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the four-man spot. From deep, Morant. McDaniels with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. We work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Here's Brooks. And he drops it in from the low post.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Edwards against Bane. The three from Russell. And there's a 3-second violation.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Here's Aldama. Here's Adams. Doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And it's Russell on the drive. Pass to Gobert. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
So it's Minnesota now. After the basket by Memphis. They get the rebound. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Towns up top. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the left wing. Here's Brooks. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
He just saw an open lane and went on the attack.
Freight train coming. He goes right up with it. Now here's Bane. Pass to Morant. Elbow shot. The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. And here's McDaniels. Towns with the ball. Three-pointer. Edwards finds McDaniels. Clock at 2. Can't hit from in close. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Brooks. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Memphis trailing here. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter of the game. To the wing on the left. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Down low. The lob. Very well done.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, BA, he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Brooks left side. Back to Payne. Outside for Brooks to stop the drought. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Russell to pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Desmond Bane.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
Memphis shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Outside Morant. Pass to Brooks. Morant with it. Towns covering. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell to pass to Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Bane. Brooks finds Bane. Outside for Brooks. Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Minnesota closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for the Grizzlies, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Dillon Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at power forward. Now here's Brooks. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one. Oh, that was something else. Wow, wow.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
So it's the Grizzlies now. 7-point differential. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Adams, here we go. Here's Brooks over Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him. Russell against Morant.
This is what Steven Adams is known for, a fantastic defensive player with terrific instincts.
McDaniels with the rebound.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And they're on the break. Brooks finds Bain. Here's Aldama. Over to the left wing. Pass to Bain. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. Rebound Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Russell. Now here's McDaniels. And Morant clears the board. Adams with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And Russell, here we go. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. There's the drive. It's blocked by Gobert. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Now Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Aldama. Outside Bain. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Towns with the ball. That one rolls around and rims out.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's Adams, and it's slammed in by Adams.
He's a power player. That's a grown man move by Steven Adams.
Pass to Aldama. Oh, trying his luck from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Here's Towns. He's got 5. Outside Russell. Driving inside. Oh, they need this. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. Brooks outside. Over McDaniels. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Steps back. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Russell. Tip back in for 2. Russell's got his first 2 points.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Pass to Aldama. Back to Bain. He got it off in time. And the first half comes to a appreciated alley.
15. The Grizzlies. 14.
Just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at Dillon Brooks. What a contribution.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Right side Bain. Morant against Russell. Right wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Aldama.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Outside Edwards. Inside, tipped. Outside Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Now Towns. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. From about 19. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Bane. Adams against Russell. Back to Adams. Outside for Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
Pass to McDaniels. Takes a 3. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
And here's Morant. And it's Memphis with another.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Russell attacking. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Bane. Down low. From deep 3-point range. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Edwards for 3. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
Back to Brooks. Russell against Morant. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Pass to Towns. .141 left in the 3rd quarter. Can't connect from short range. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Here's Aldama, covered by Towns. Adams a screen. Brooks the pass to Adams. It's blocked by Gobert. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. The Timberwolves trail.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Bane. Outside McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
And the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy's showing us what you get when you put size and creativity together.
Morant finds Adams. Morant against Russell. Here's Aldama. Good, and the setup by Morant. He's got 9.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Bane.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Steven Adams. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. And that one's long. Memphis leading. To the Payne. Back to Payne. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Outside Payne. From deep. And he can't get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Russell. It's tipped. Adams with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. And Gobert with a block. Back to Morant. Another shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
A very efficient offensive player. The defense must respect Morant's ability to hit this one.
Russell into the lane. Towns for 3. And they get it back. McDaniels finds Russell. The kick out to Edwards. To the middle. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Edwards can't hit.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. There's the triple. Minnesota with a rebound. Left side, McDaniels. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Brooks. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Payne. And there's the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Outside Morant. To the inside. Outside Payne. Morant against Russell. Back to Morant. 5 on the clock. That three's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And then Russell with the dunk.
Oh, and Russell loves to remind us that he has ice in his veins. Big time bucket.
Here's Morant. Oh, and Towns with the block. In transition, here they come. Russell finds McDaniels.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And it's tied up with that one.
Making them when it matters most. Those trips to the line can build some confidence.
Outside Morant. Pass to Payne. Outside for Morant. Here's Adams. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Morant against Russell. Here's Towns.
Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Outside Morant, pass to Aldama, back to Morant, from the arc, and knocks down the three.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Adams against Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns for three. Looking to get it going. And he buries it. And that one brings them within one.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace is picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Payne. From deep three-point range. Nails it.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. They played the fifth.
tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Here's Tatum. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Gobert finds Russell, takes a 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Brown dishes to Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Russell from long range. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Brown feeling out a bit. Left side, Smart. Outside, Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Tatum, that's for 2. Smart passes to Tatum. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
The Celtics have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. From deep three-point range, the shot misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Edwards inside. White on him. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Russell.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Brown. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
It's not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And stolen by Horford. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Edwards against Horford. And Towns throws it down.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
Here's Brown. Outside, Smart. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Horford kicks to White. 4 on the shot clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the middle. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Edwards inside. White covering. Russell, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Stolen by McDaniels. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the paint. And the dunk by Horford.
Now Horford going upstairs to dominate on that power throwdown.
Russell kicks to McDaniel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Austin's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Control from outside. And the dunk by Brown.
Brown is so creative in picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You got to love how clever he is with the ball.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Outside Tatum. Wide open look. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
An even 3-on-3 break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Anthony Edwards.
And he's good on the second. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smart kicks to Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And a closely contested, grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll get... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down to the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Edwards can't hit. Boston trailing. Down low, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Wide open. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Celtics shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Here's Brown. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. McDaniels kicks to Russell. The dish to Gobert. Gobert double-teamed. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Tatum. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Towns. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
Here's Edwards, and he banks in the layup. Edwards got 5 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Up top, Tatum, defended by Towns. Towns against Tatum. Shoots over Towns. Tatum with another miss. Minnesota leading by 4. Russell finds Edwards. Back to Russell for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Russell does a good job taking whatever the defense avails. He doesn't need to look for other options if he's got a good look.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And Towns throws it down.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry. And some of that is his stride. That fella's got some big feet, too.
They get it back. Here's Horford. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Shot by McDaniels. No good. Celtics trail by 9. Here's White. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Austin's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Tatum. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Now the pass to Smart. Stolen by McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Good on the 3-point shot. Edwards got 8 points. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Brown, the pass to Smart. To the inside. Here's Horford. Trying to get something going, and a dunk by Horford.
Per usual, Big Al carving out outstanding position that helps him get to the ball before anybody else.
Russell passes to Gobert. He kicks it to Towns. Shoots. Horford with the rebound.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been at 24. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Karl-Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3, the small forward. White with it. He's picked up by Russell. The kick out to Tatum. Horford against Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Al Horford plays such a smart offensive game, and you see evidence of that as he's able to outsmart the defender and get him to bite on that pump fake. Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
No coverage that time. Towns has got 12 in the game.
You know, Karl-Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points, and when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Tatum's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 14. For 3, Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his 3-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Here's Tatum. Gobert with the block. Smart against Edwards. There's the lob to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by Russell. They need this. The kick out to Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta. 10 points for him.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Now, here is Russell. For three, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Tatum, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a 19-point lead. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. McDaniels in the post. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 5 assists tonight.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes.
Tatum with it. He's got 10. They get a hand on it. And here's the break. Pass to Towns. Kicks it to Russell. Passes it to Edwards. From downtown. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Horford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Al Horford.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts. And that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Edwards finds Russell. Four on the clock. The three. Gobert trying to get open. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Smart passes to White. The kick out to Tatum. Lets it go with the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
When Tatum is set up now, he's automatic. He wastes no time pulling the trigger.
Russell against Smart. Outside Edwards. Russell dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Stolen by McDaniels. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's deflected. 1 second left.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there for him.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Towns. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Towns against Tatum. Brown right side. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, Horford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
Up top, Russell, guarded by Smart. Russell kicks to Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert, and they pick up 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Capable of finding his open guys, Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
In the corner, Smart with it. Now Edwards. Outside, Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Here's Tatum. There's the feed to Horford. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 20. Russell with it. And it's Horford picking him up. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns against Horford. He lobs it up. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown's got the ball.
Horford does a nice job positioning with his feet, but then being active with his hands to come up with steals.
White against Edwards. The pass to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Back to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Minnesota again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. And here is Tatum. Pass to White. Brown outside. Smart passes to Tatum. Clock at 4. From past the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one is on Towns, and he hits the first of 3.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory
for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Towns for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boston ball.
Eight seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. It's stolen by Gobert. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong... David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.